don't be too upset. Next. Wither Redstone. I've seen this guy come up a lot.
Traveling to Numbani.
So, this is Wither Redstone. Redstone. He's gonna be playing Reinhardt and Diva. He's a 3K-er. Numbani. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Oh, alright, here we go. So he's playing Reinhardt. Ah, the old Reinhardt standoff. You want to take that from him? Give him one back. Yeah, that'll show him. Alright, your Pharah died. I don't know if that was meant to be a feint, but I kind of like that. I will tell you, this is my least favorite choke point in the game to deal with. This choke point is such a shit show. Honestly, that's how you have to play this choke point. Try to push up. If you can't push up, charge. Try to get something. Just do something, make it work. Oh, what a hammer down. Look at those bots. Look how much he fucked up those bots, guys. Oh, look at the damage. This one's stuck in a wall. These are just dead. What a hammer down. Alright, just fast forwarding it a little bit.
My sound barrier is almost ready.
Alright. Alright, that's one way to get through a choke point. But your team died. And see, this is the thing, like, your team died and you could use that information a little bit sooner.
Heroes never die. For a
Ooh. She's probably gonna follow you. Good. I like that. Fire blast. So you have to get back with your team or dive deeper, right? Those are your two options. Oh! Do that. Get outplayed.
Wait for me.
60 seconds.
My ultimate is charging. Group up. Understood.
I mean, the duration of the video says he gets past this. Okay, he loses though. Good. Man. So you're just not with your team. You have no idea where your team is at, and you have no idea what they're doing. And that's the crux of the issue here. Like, don't fuck with the tracer. Run upstairs. You have to run upstairs with your teammates. Alright, now you have to run on point. Just run on point. There you go. Yeah, get revenge on that tracer. Oh, you could have. Alright, that works, that works, that works. Okay. You don't gotta do the walk of shame. This is diamond? Yeah, this is diamond. Don't worry about it. Don't. You guys need to fold up that judgment and put it back in your back pocket, alright? Because I can show you some Grandmaster games that look dumb as fuck. Doorways are difficult, though. I understand. Doorways get me, too. But yeah, more shield, less hammer. In fact, without your team, I would back up. Get your shield back up. Oh, that would have been a clutch. Shield. All right. Shield? Shield? Okay, okay. Oh, you're... Yeah, okay. Man, are you guys gonna get spawn camp for the next minute? I have a really bad feeling that's what's gonna happen. Oh.
60 seconds remaining.
So I understand... I completely understand how big your eyes were there. But... if your team is unable to follow up on the stun, just don't even do it. So you can jump, you can leap, it's on cooldown, or it's off cooldown. Ooh. This is rough.
Further experimentation.
So with Winston, remember, your leap's 6 seconds. Yeah. Just use it often and try to land the leap damage, because the leap damage is huge. I don't think enough people appreciate how much 50 damage is.
0.
Ow.
Switching sides.
Playing Diva? Alright.
Attackers incoming.
Tracer is styling on the whole team. Yeah! It's difficult for some teams to deal with the Tracer.
Routing tower to forward barrier.
Punch her! Punch her! Ah, this Tracer. You're getting wrecked. Oh! Oh my god, you could have just meleeed her like 3 or 4 times. Oh, so that's what the police siren sounds like when you're playing Diva. I think you would have been fine to attack still. You still had like 500 health. And it's I mean, it's a Winston. He does 60 damage a second. Oh, he's dead. The Tracer is going to be a bit faster than you. So, just remember chasing her is an investment. Oh, she wanted the... So I have a feeling he wants to use his ult, but not just yet. Aww. That's... Man. Don't worry about getting ults like that. There's... D.Va actually needs to... Remember, your ult's basically a 1-up. Right? She's a gamer at heart. And your ults are 1-ups. And that's one of those points where if you see someone getting dove like that, you can save. I mean, that's a very hindsighty thing to say. Tracer shooting. Yep. You're investing a lot of time into this Tracer every time. Also, you really needed your ult for that contention. Oh yeah, gaming. I think he understands how Tracer works, and he's like, Tracer can shoot for a second, and then reloads for a second. So I mean, I think he has a good idea of how it works. It's just, yeah, definitely needed to back out. Oh, static. Okay. So, what do we got? We got Rein. We got Anti-Fun, the D.Va. So Reinhardt, what I will say straight up, what I liked about it was when you understood you were not doing too good at the shield game, like your team was losing the shield game on that choke, you charged right through. And I know that seems like the wrong thing to do, but I have played so many games where everyone just sits at that choke and they just shoot each other for like 3 minutes. It's better just to get to the choke and attempt something crazy and get it done and over with in 15 seconds if you get the point or not, and attack again in 15 more seconds than sit around for 45 seconds doing nothing. I see that a lot. Because they had a... What, they had Zarya and Reinhardt on the choke point, and you only had a Reinhardt. They're going to win the shield game, naturally. Not to mention, you're going up against a lot. Reinhardt, I think you're doing fine. I mean, I only got to see a couple minutes of it. It seemed fine-ish. Your position was fine. Getting to you was fine. Again, this is an informational layer type deal. So you were staggered. I'll just say most of the time. Again, where is your team? Help them, defend them. You're trying to take the D.Va on, or not the D.Va, the Tracer on a lot. She was messing with you specifically most of the game. This is Reinhardt in a nutshell. You have to know where your team is at, and you have to be the one to dictate strategy, more or less. Because wherever your giant blue shield is, they're going to follow it. Right? It's a lighthouse. You know, it's a beacon of hope. That's everything. This is. Blah, 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 blah. I can't even talk right now. I only saw you play for 5.5, 6 minutes. And I can't, like, it wasn't your accuracy. Your positioning seemed to be fine. Your skill usage was fine. Like, I think some people would say, hey, don't charge like that. That's ridiculous. But at a certain point, you have time. You have to say, fuck this choke point. Fuck this stupid shield game. I'm going to charge through. If I get someone, I get someone. If not, I'll be back in 15 seconds, guys. Like, don't worry about it. I'm going to try to poke a hole, try to make something happen. Right? A lot of the times, because the defense has such an advantage through terrain, that shooting through this stupid choke point is going to take all day. It's best just to do something crazy and force a reaction. Once this reaction takes place, people on your team can take advantage of it. People on their team can take advantage of it. Right? It just sets something in motion. To stir the pot is what I would call it. Just stir the pot sometimes. That's what you have to do. Don't think everything has to be super educational and thorough and thoughtful and yada yada yada. Sometimes you just have to go in there and fuck things up. See what falls out. But yeah, know where your team is at. For Diva, I won't comment on the Winston because it was so short, but as the Diva, like, your accuracy seemed fine. Positioning was a little wavered. Know when you're beat. I'll just say that. You know what? Some Tracers can be killed by Diva, and some Divas, you know, or some Tracers will beat a Diva. At that point, it's skill versus skill. It's not like class versus class. Whoever makes less mistakes, whoever does something better, it could have happened both ways. But your positioning was a bit funky. The Tracer was your entire issue. Logistics as well. Both of these was because of the Tracer, and I don't know if you were upset. I don't want to infer things, but I don't know if you were upset because the Tracer, like, she was hunting you down as a Reinhardt the entire time. When you're chasing her around, she's going to beat you, right? She has more mobility than you. Yeah. Like, don't chase the Tracer too much. You're a tank, you need to secure space. Tracer has to get on when you're on defense, the enemy has to get on point. As long as your entire team's there, it's not like she's going to pick someone off from spawn. Listen to the sound cues, and, you know, do that. Don't put so much emphasis that you'll run around, right? You need to divide your team properly, like resources. So if you kill the 5 people that are attacking point and she's behind you just fucking off, then when she attacks the point alone, she'll die. Did someone, I saw someone in chat say something. I just see an up arrow. You 1v1 Tracer as Lucio. It depends on the Tracer. Information-wise, I would actually put this for information. This happens a lot with maps with choke points, and it's a rough topic. I'd call it division of resources. Fuck it. I'll scribble enough and it says resources. This happens a lot when a Tracer or something gets through a choke point. So let's say Hanamura, a Tracer gets through, and they take 5 people and they chase the Tracer, and all of a sudden everyone comes through the choke point and you lose the point. And they'll be like, oh, we should have killed the people on the choke point, yada yada yada. Actually, the truth is maybe you need to send one person to deal with the Tracer and put the other 5 on the choke point. Don't lose sight of the goal, which is don't letting him get through the choke. If the Tracer got through, hey, let her get through. Let's see what she can do. If she gets on point, send one person to deal with her, or maybe 2. Right? Try to divide your resources properly. But now this is talking as a team. The truth is that you're trying to chase this Tracer around, which could have been like, hey, that's the one person going around. But if you don't have the same mobility as her, it's tough to track her ass down. Right? This is what Tracers excel at, is being annoying, being mobile. You think you got her, oh, she recalls, now you have to chase her back the other way, stuff like that. it's better to deal with the choke point, kill the team, let the Tracer do whatever she wants, or whoever jumps through the choke point, let them do whatever they want. Because it is difficult to do something as one of these quick classes alone. Diva, Winston, Tracer, Genji. That's usually the 4 classes that will try to dive past the choke and do something behind enemy lines. Just make sure you divide your resources properly. If you're not obviously the leader or on chat or whatnot, just make sure you're not overcommitting, right? If you see someone attacking the diver, you know, if it's too far away, let them handle it. Depend on the choke. If it's close enough, you know, assist them. It changes case by case, but more than going through each case study with you, what I want you to tell you about is just like put thought into your action. If you have to chase them, chase them. If you don't, then don't. Just make sure you're understanding that there is a choke point and there's someone that dove past you. Make an educated decision. But yeah, I think your accuracy and your mechanics on Diva was good. Same thing with Reinhardt. I think you're doing fairly well. You were just trying to... it was you and that Tracer. You guys were kind of playing your own game that time. It happens. Games are like that. Oh, but that's it. And I'm going to have to move past this really quick. And we're on to a lot of people. Beastmaster!